Happy Thursday, everybody. 74 degrees, 23 degrees Celsius, and it actually feels a little bit cooler out here. We do have our smoke tornado going. I did get a new can of avocado spray, and it literally says on there, high heat, 500 smoke point. So I am actually trying to get this thing somewhat seasoned. I'm on dose number 2. But we got our smoke tornado going once again. It's crazy. It just must be where this thing sits and how the wind hits it. That is so cool. I love it. Gonna do eggs and sliced potatoes with mushrooms, green pepper, onion. So gonna have a nice little outdoor cooked breakfast. Yeah, it doesn't feel as gross outside this morning as it has the last few days. So, nice little change. I don't know what it's going to be, but we have a 70% chance of rain today. So, we are running the Michael Baker Pocket 3 right now. I'm going back and forth a little bit. I did change the audio on this one to a 0 gain. I'm not negative, I'm not positive, I'm right at 0 because yesterday's video didn't seem to be crackling with that setting on the other one. So, I highly doubt we're going to see lawn care today because we have had so much high heat that the grass is really staying decent. I am going to go mow tomorrow though because it'll be 2 weeks I mowed my ex-wife's house. But down below there, I mean, where I raked all the leaves and stuff out down there, that's really bare now because after I got done trimming and stuff, there's a lot of vines in the yard down there that was actually holding all the sticks and stuff. I had a hell of a time getting them out, but got it cleaned up nice so I have less trip hazards and got a lot of the little roots cut down to the ground. So not gonna probably do anything with that this week, and this looks fine. So cleaned up Mateo's messes. On the docket today though is cleaning the bedroom floor again. So I gotta deep clean that, plus I gotta clean up what I wanted to do last week. And oh, that grill's looking a lot better than it was. I'm gonna let it kind of burn off here another second, and then I'm gonna probably respray it with the avocado. You're supposed to do it like 3 to 5 times. That was number 2. Technically it was like 2.5 because there was a lot of oil sitting around the edge that it wasn't gonna burn off. It was too much. So I kind of give it a little edge scrape to drain it and then redid it lightly so it didn't puddle. Potatoes are on the grill and letting them kind of cook on a medium heat. Let them just cook through, especially with the green pepper and the onion, making it look good and tasty. And I forgot we did have sausage too. Alright, just sausage one side is on and done and letting it kind of cook. So anybody that has one of these Blackstones with the lid will know that you're not supposed to close it, but I always run it on a low heat. You know, the potatoes and stuff, I'm just letting them kind of simmer on low, getting the sausage, and then got to do the eggs yet. So might have to bring temperature up just a little bit for these guys. Probably going to get the sausage moved over with the potatoes, and I want to let them cook for a little bit longer here so it's cooked all the way through. And throw the eggs on. I am dealing with like what, 22 inches maybe? I think this is the 22. I don't remember. I think so. Because 17 would be like back in here, yeah. So I don't have a lot of grilling space, but it's enough for 2 people. Alright, getting out for puppy walks here, and the clouds are dissipating a little bit. Little man does not want to do this. We were talking with maintenance quick, and he's being a little turd monkey. Come on, you're going for a walk. Let's go for a walk. You need your exercise, you need to go potties, you had all the breakfasts you're getting, you got grilled eggs, you snot-nosed little brat. Alright, so what I did was, after I got done cooking, I put the grill back on high and resprayed it with avocado oil and let it burn that in, and then shut it down. Because what's happening is, if I'm doing it right before I cook, and it's peeling it right back up in the food. And Terry's complaining that, you know, everything's black. Well, it's the seasoning coming off. It's avocado oil that's, you know, seasoning the grill. So hopefully that works. I've probably been doing it wrong for a long time. Guess you're not supposed to cook on it immediately after seasoning it. I don't know. But the avocado oil is, I think, my best option, and it's now been done 5 times on this round, but it was cooked on too. So I know the one time I threw sauerkraut on it, grilled sauerkraut. If anybody likes sauerkraut, that is amazing. Grilled spaghetti is really good too, but you cook it, you boil it first and everything, and then you throw it on the grill. Oh, it's really good. It is a flavor that your brain goes, this is different. It's a good different though, at least in my opinion. So you just gotta play with things, and that's why we got a Blackstone, because at the time we weren't eating any meat whatsoever. It was just veggies, and you can't throw veggies on a regular grill. Good afternoon, everybody. We are now up to 81 degrees 27 degrees Celsius. Is that right? Yep. I'm aiming at the sky. Yep, 81.27. Okay, sun has decided to grace us with its presence, heating the day up. Of course, right in between the apartments is always hotter. And finally getting Princess out. Had to do floors quick. I mean floors. Had to do my bedroom as well, which I've been procrastinating with. But what a difference that makes. Instead of buying the Bissell floor cleaner stuff, literally mix some Tide with vinegar, white vinegar, and we were putting we were putting baking soda in it as well, but the vinegar and the baking soda have an eruptive chemistry, so we don't do that no more. And then I kind of top it off with water to mix it up together, and then add a little bit on top of the water in the cleaner tank, and it does a really good job. And the Tide truly refreshes the room very well. It really does. Makes it smell really good up there, or wherever I run it. So today it was obviously doing the bedroom where the air conditioner leaked, and doing the my bedroom where the litter pan was a disaster, and I think the little man had to do with some of that, peeing on the puppy pad underneath it. So all that stink is gone. Yay. Much better. Sorry, choked on saliva. That was weird. We do have to get out after calling Walmart, the vet, and then Walmart back again. Mateo's Abaquil magically was filled in about 10 seconds. I got the text message, and Terry called back and said, they called you on the 14th. We requested this on the 4 days ago. And but he's like, we will get this taken care of immediately, whoever she talked to. So it is filled. So we got to go Walmart, get his Abaquil. She wants to get a bag of dirt for flowers. We need to test out the new EBT card to make sure everything is good to go there. And then we're going to run down to Sam's Club and get necessities. We're going to get some rotisserie chickens, because that ends up being part of their food, plus for us, Caesar salad, and I don't know what else is on the list. Not many things right now. It's just, like I said, the necessities. And the rotisserie chickens don't qualify for EBT. Apparently you got to put that card in on Scan and Go at the very end. You can't add it to your thing, so I don't know how that all works. During checkout it says you can add EBT, so we're going to find out how that works, but we're going to test it at Walmart with like a drink or something, just to test it. I don't think I need a single freaking thing. I mean, I really do need more insoles for more pairs of shoes, but I keep pulling them out of one pair to put in another, and I think I'm going to pull out of my sneaker safety shoes to put in these, in my slip-ons, even though these are basically dead. I am just like my the Hey Dudes and the Skechers, not Skechers. Were they Skechers? I don't remember what the hell I bought when I went to Wisconsin for Walmart. Whatever they were, I wore them literally in the summer. I wore them right down to holes in the bottom where you touch water and it would pour right through in the bottom. So that's our game plan today. But right now we're getting out for potties, because Priya hadn't gotten a chance to get out. At some point today or tomorrow, my Sawzall and I are coming down. That Shumac is getting cut off. Anything that is pushing me off the sidewalk, I'm trimming off. I don't care. I'm just going to throw it back in the woods here like maintenance does all the time. But we got some branches right here. Just going to level them right off with the sidewalk. the tree that I cut last year with it, that I really hacked it out because it was like a full bush in the middle of the road, in the middle of the sidewalk. I just don't like being pushed over, because I get pushed over, then the dogs get pushed over, and then they're on the road and people don't pay attention coming up through here. But this one here, a couple of the high, low branches need trimmed off. And then as we go down further, I might go down further, we'll see, I don't know. But it's just a couple that I just annoy the living hell out of me every time we go for walks. Kind of giving her time to go potties because she hasn't been out. She did a... Uh-oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Your sister's moving on there, boy. You gotta move on, come on. Alright, come on, go potties. Do your business. Well, if anybody has a Sam's Club membership, they actually are carrying the Blazing Buffalo and Ranch Doritos right now. That is a much bigger bag than you'll get at Walmart for the same price. $3.98 for a 18 3/8 ounce bag. So that's a pretty good deal. So far we're doing alright. I just priced the mushrooms at Aldi's, $1.55 a can. Here they're just over $1 a can. So a couple more items and we'll be on our way home. Not doing too bad though. That's a $200 trunk load of groceries. That's sad, but that's life. Okay, let's go home. Good afternoon, everybody. I better pause this movie, otherwise I'm going to get a copyright strike. When God forbid I'd have Jurassic Park. So you currently are on the 17mm wide-angle lens. So I've been cleaning, obviously. This corner has been a disaster for quite a while. Now there's only a single tripod back there. One of the old Manfrottos, which I'm probably going to, I don't know, maybe I'll let Tim have two, just in case. Got pants, some sleepwear pants, some dress pants, 2 pairs. It's literally all I have. And hoodies and like heavy weight quarter zips. Up top, closet cleaned out. That is literally all of my shirts I own. I literally just packed, of course, all my Aldi stuff. Packed a whole bunch of stuff up for Goodwill or wherever. I might check with Aaron and see if what size he needs, and if he wants the bags when I go over and trim for his hedge, I can let him look through, or just leave them there and he can look through and then give them back to me, or drop them off at Goodwill what he doesn't want. I'm really on the fence about keeping the K&F Concepts bag for the tripod, but the way the bag works here, it actually slips down in and locks in, so don't really know if I need to keep that. This is for the gear head. Because Mike gave me this massive freaking case. I do have the small rig in there right now. The K&F is sitting over here, but it does. That one's got the gear head on it, and I'm thinking I might be better off taking the gear head off the tripod, and since it's foam inserts, maybe actually sticking it in here to keep it protected. I don't know what I want to do with this fishing vest. We got that thinking that was going to be great for adventures, and then we never did any more adventures. So that's what I've been doing. I have gotten rid of quite a bit of my clothing life that was entirely too big for moi. So I might run this lens a little bit. I think it needs cleaned. It might be a little dirty. We got potatoes in the microwave baking right now. One of our Sam's Club finds was the Spindrift. The reason I wanted this over the other one, which was much cheaper by like $5, was it has the blood orange tangerine in it. I really love blood orange. I don't know if that is a tangerine. Turn around. Or what? But anyway, lemon, lime, and blood orange tangerine. But we got Pepsi Zero. We got cherry. It was a 28 pack for $13.98. It was cherry Zero, regular Zero, and cherry cream Zero. So I have one of those getting cold right now in the freezer for dinner, which we're going to do Caesar salad with rotisserie chicken and baked potatoes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And after dinner, probably get puppies for walks. And we're going to try, I think she wanted to watch Jessica Jones. So we're going to try that series. Waterfront, it's getting to a point of too gruesome for her. I don't really know if I like it as much as I like, you know, the fact that what's her name from Supergirl is in it. I can't think of her name right now. I want to say Rachel, but I don't know if that's right. Anyway, and then the girl that played Davina, and the mother was from Coyote Ugly. I mentioned all that before. So Yeah, unfortunately with this, I don't think I can use the CPL filter. I don't think it has its own magnet. Never tried it. No. Does that really change the brightness? Maybe a tiny bit, but it's actually a little bit too small for the wide angle lens. Okay, so that's what my day has been up to here in the last little bit. Just literally went through every one of my shirts. If it was anything bigger than a large, very few larges that I keep. I've lost so much weight that mediums and smalls is what t-shirt size I need. Otherwise, the microphone literally pulls down and you get the whole neck thing. So they have to be a little tighter on me. I have taken a lot of weight off. Alrighty, everybody, it's evening time. It's like, what, 8:30? 8:21. And it's definitely cooled down. The humidity has finally broke. Oh, that's not the right phone. Terry says it's supposed to go down like the mid-60s tonight. We got currently 77 degrees, 25 degrees Celsius. It's supposed to be mostly clear, so I might actually bring the Pixel out and try to get some night photography just as a fun little test tonight. We'll see how that all works out for me. There's a nice little breeze too. Not so sure on the flight. A little breezy right now, but and the sky is really not that colorful. And I just gave Mateo another come on, I got a bug in my eye. Just gave Mateo another nickname. Come on, Bo, come on. Now I called him Tater Tot now. So, because Mateo, Tater, right? He's like, I am not a tater tot, even though you try to chew on me occasionally. Well, I feel like I did a pretty healthy purge of clothing today. Now the next thing is equipment that I don't use anymore. I mean, I did get rid of some things, you know, that I was planning on donating. Most of it was old cell phone cases. I did throw away a Magic Mouse, or Magic Keyboard. That probably should have been donated, but whatever. I never get there. Hopefully these closing, like I said, I'm going to text Aaron and see if he wants to go through that stuff. If there's anything there he might want. I think that bug is still in my eye somewhere. Gnat flu. But yeah, like a lot of the old equipment and stuff. I'm not going to get rid of the OG camera. That, even though I'll probably maybe once in a while pick it up and bring it out just as a novelty thing, but the Sony TX30. But all those freaking Joby things, just, it's time to just part ways. I mean, a lot of the stuff was already at Goodwill's before, so I don't foresee just taking it back to there. So, who knows? I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, get these puppies for a walk and call it a night. Thanks for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.